Ugh, if it were just me, you'd hurt, but I want to see more about it.
Recently, we got word on how the ending of Outlander Season 8 will differ from the book's conclusion, with series author Diana Gabaldon confirming some changes. But here's the silver lining: it looks like the surprising ending might actually bring something positive. So, let's dive into what that silver lining could be and everything we know about the upcoming Season 8 of Outlander. Diana Gabaldon has spilled the beans about some major changes coming to the Outlander series in Season 8. According to her, the final season of this historical fantasy drama will wrap things up differently than the ending of her book series. With Season 8 being the last one, it's set to close out Claire and Jamie's epic love story, but it won't align perfectly with what's written in the novels. Gabaldon shared on her Facebook page that the TV show will diverge from the book's conclusion because there's just too much content to cover in the remaining episodes. She mentioned that the show's final season will only have 10 episodes, which is a lot fewer than the 16 episodes from earlier seasons. Plus, there are still 3 books worth of material to draw from, including an unpublished 10th book. This means the final episodes will have to cherry-pick the most important scenes and threads from these books to create a satisfying ending. Gabaldon's comment reflects the challenge of adapting a sprawling series into a limited number of episodes. This is exactly what she said. There's only so much I can say about the show, but what I can say is that it really won't resemble the end of the book series. Coming into Season 8, the showrunners had only 10 episodes, rather than the 16, say in Season 1, and material from 3 whole books to fit into that. Season 7 ends roughly with an echo in the bone, leaving Written in My Own Heart's Blood, Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone, and Book 10 almost untouched. Gabaldon points out that typically, 1 book per season means they can include about 10% of the book's content. Given the sheer volume of text in these 3 books, fitting it all into 10 hours of TV is quite the task, so expect some creative choices and adjustments to make everything work. Gabaldon hopes fans will enjoy the end of the series in both its book and TV forms. Gabaldon also let slip that many elements from the upcoming 10th novel won't make it into the show, which means the final episodes won't draw much from this unreleased book. While Outlander has generally stuck closely to the novel's timeline, this shift for Season 8 means the storyline is likely to take some unexpected turns. With 3 books still left as source material, the series will have to carefully select the key parts to adapt before wrapping up, probably leading to a conclusion quite different from the novels. Since Season 7 Part 1 ended in the middle of an echo in the bone, it's expected that the rest of Season 7 will focus heavily on this novel. Although there might be hints or elements from the later books, Season 8 appears set to carve its own path while incorporating crucial elements from Gabaldon's subsequent works. This suggests the final episodes will diverge significantly from the book series ending, but they will still be inspired by the novels. It's worth noting that this approach means the show will avoid spoiling Gabaldon's upcoming book, keeping the novel's conclusion under wraps until it's officially released. With 18 episodes split between the final 2 seasons, it'll be intriguing to see how the show incorporates elements from the later books to bring the series to a close. Despite the changes, the goal seems to be delivering an ending that respects the spirit of the novels while crafting a satisfying conclusion of its own. With Outlander Season 7 Part 2 set to premiere on November 22, 2024, Gabaldon's update about Season 8's ending might raise some eyebrows for longtime fans of the story. Especially for those who fell in love with Claire and Jamie's romance in the books, it's a big deal. The series kicked off with its first volume, aptly named Outlander, back in 1991, and now, over 30 years later, Gabaldon is wrapping up her planned 10-book arc. The 9th novel, Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone, was released in 2021, and Gabaldon is currently working on the 10th book while the final season of the show is being crafted. Gabaldon has made it clear that the ending of Season 8 will differ significantly from the conclusion of the book series. With 3 books still in play, including the yet-to-be-released 10th novel, there's a lot of source material to sift through, and fitting it all into just 10 episodes is no small feat. Gabaldon has been upfront about the need for the showrunners to carefully select key elements from these final volumes to create a narrative that wraps up the series in a way that feels complete. Even though the show's ending will not match the books, Gabaldon remains optimistic about the process. The challenge will be finding a balance between honoring the spirit of the novels and delivering a satisfying conclusion on screen. Fans can look forward to how the show will navigate these last chapters and bring Claire and Jamie's story to a close. And there's a silver lining to Outlander Season 8 not sticking strictly to the books. It won't spoil the source material. Although fitting 3 books into a 10-episode season is a huge challenge, the good news is that the show diverging from Gabaldon's original storyline means fans won't get any spoilers for the yet-to-be-released 10th and final book. Gabaldon has been upfront about the show's ending being different from her book series, so fans can watch Season 8 without worrying about accidentally learning major plot points from the upcoming novel. It's a win for those eager to dive into Claire and Jamie's world without missing out on any surprises in the book series. There's definitely some concern among Outlander fans that the show might end up like another book-to-TV adaptation that didn't quite stick the landing, HBO's Game of Thrones. Based on George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, Game of Thrones wrapped up before Martin finished the novels, and several years later, those books are still unfinished. The final season of Game of Thrones felt rushed and left many viewers unsatisfied. However, Gabaldon seems confident that Outlander will do a better job of tying up its storylines. Despite the challenges of adapting 3 books into just 10 episodes, she believes the show can deliver a satisfying and coherent conclusion. Fans are hopeful that Outlander's final season will provide a rewarding end to Claire and Jamie's journey, without the pitfalls that marred the end of Game of Thrones. The last set of photos we got from Outlander was pretty emotional. Caitriona Balfe and Sam Heughan, who play Claire and Jamie, shared pictures from their final table read for the series. They've been portraying the beloved characters since the show's debut in 2014, and now they're gearing up for one last run in Season 8. Heughan posted a series of 3 photos on Instagram. The first was a selfie of him and Balfe sitting together at the table with the script. The second showed him on location with a stunning water backdrop. The third image was a close-up of an Outlander script cover, though he covered up any potentially revealing details. He captioned it with, "Final read-through, final block, final season." Balfe also marked the occasion with a heartfelt Instagram reel featuring a short video that combined all the photos and behind-the-scenes moments. Her caption expressed deep gratitude to everyone involved, saying a big thank you to the cast, crew, and fans, and reflecting on how far the show has come in 11 years and 101 episodes. It's clear both actors are feeling the weight of wrapping up this epic journey, and fans are no doubt feeling a mix of excitement and sadness as they prepare to say goodbye to Claire and Jamie. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. What do you think about the changes coming to Outlander Season 8? Do you think the show will deliver a satisfying conclusion despite diverging from the books? Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.